is in your room? Okay.
I'm okay with other people doing what
Yeah, well, my number hasn't been changed several years.
I'm sorry, I accidentally just hit it. I'm sorry.
Here, would it be okay if I scoot it over more?
She's the
So the exact
Caitlin. Caitlin. She can't hear me.
I tried to be there earlier. I went early on Friday. I went on Friday earlier.
Where?
Other day. So I had
Which one?
these three girls that wanted me to drink, and they stripped my bar. My most important set took my bar out and they were using it to take selfies. And the live team took it. And so sticking around and rushing it. Oh, when are you going to be done with your set? When are you going to be done with your set? Just so they can pump out some shitty reps. And I was just like, I was just so mad. I was so mad. So it's like, I'm not in a good shape now, but took a shower.
I got your note. Hey, I got your, did you make that for me? The thank you card?
The card for the thank you. Yeah, it was talking to
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Go to gym, like, of course not as bad during that time, but like, how many people just kind of like, they like do the rest and they like kind of watch you. And it's not a lot of it, but like, you know, there's still some people in there, like, like they're doing, they're like, oh, for yourself, but like, what would you do here? Like, it's happening. And then like, people who are just like, where they come in, like, like, no. It is really good.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here. It's so great to see so many people here. We worked really hard on this for a really long time and I'm so glad that it's finally time to share it with you. Anyway, I just wanted to make a few quick announcements. If you read my program note, you saw a little bit about my process. I think this is a really important story. It's also important to remember as we watch this show that it's just one potential story. It's not based off of a true story, but it's one potential set of experiences. And there are so many people with so many different experiences who are undocumented in this country. But I hope you'll be able to learn something from this story, and I hope that you'll enjoy it. Now, please, if you will turn your cell phones off, that would be really wonderful. We worked really hard on this, and we wouldn't want to interrupt it. Also, please don't text during the show, because the light on your phone will be distracting to both actors and audience members. But other than that, we're going to get started in just a minute, and I hope that you enjoy the show.
fight, will we unite? I'll join my family. Is this where I belong? I finally made it. Through darkness I stayed strong. After all that delayed it, now I can find my dreams, Mama. From heaven, your bright beams, Mama. I'm bursting at the sight of my family's here. I've nothing to fear. This must be where I belong.
Goodbye, Alejandro. We're never going far. You'll stay in the past where all the disappointments are. America, the only home I need. We've set the stone. I'll make my life my own. The past is gone, I'm moving on. I'll let someday succeed. I know where I belong. I've made my place here. Nothing can prove me wrong. It's never been more clear. I'll break out of this novelty. The stories I write will be seen in every major magazine. You must understand, I know who I am, and I know where I belong. Farewell, doubt and laughter when I said I had a goal. Now's my time to earn back all the dignity they stole.
America, America.
Aurora's right for you.
He told me I was weak. I say he's one to treat.
You win this race.
No second place.
Just watch what I can do. I'll be where I belong. There's justice in power. My ambition is strong.
Opponents will cower.
Everyone who doubted me, you'll drown in my ability. I'm more than what the eye can see. So make no mistakes, I have what it takes. I'll get to where I
Our people, we are not illegal. We are people, we are not illegal. We are people, we are not illegal. We are people, we are people. We are This is
All right, goodbye. Ernesto, check on the 3 blouses under Anderson. She needs them ready within the hour.
Hola, Alejandra.
¿Cómo está? Can I help you?
Well, don't sound so happy to see me.
Mariana, I told you not to visit me at work.
I know, but I'll only stay a minute. I just wanted to talk to you.
About?
Well, I know you're working a lot, but I thought maybe if you have time, well, I thought maybe you could.
Yes.
This Saturday is coming out of the shadows, and I was just hoping you'd be there.
Mariana, you know I can't do that.
It's my first year as president of the Immigrant Youth Justice League, and this is our biggest event of the year, and you're my best friend.
No, I can't. Look, you're gonna have to get going. James is coming in anyway.
Well, great, you can finally introduce us.
Mariana!
Well, you can't hide who you are forever.
And who are you to say who I am? Why can't you just be happy for me? I'm finally living the life I want to live.
You're working a minimum wage job at a dry cleaner.
I'm saving for school.
Guess we got some great news today.
What happened?
I had my first month employee evaluation this morning.
And?
They promised to cover a story by the end of the month.
James, that's great!
Pretty soon, there'll be no more copy runs for this intern. Just writing stories and changing the world. Before you know it, I'll be making front page news.
That's fantastic. I'm so proud of you.
I guess you could say it's in my blood, political writing. With my mom, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, and probably my great-great-grandfather all in politics. It's reassuring to know I finally found my calling.
I'm so happy for you.
You're gonna be next, Alexa. Getting your stories published? I just know it. This is a sign for good things for both of us.
you're right.
I know I'm right. So, how's your day been?
Long. I've been here all day, but just 3 more hours and then I'm off for the day.
Got anything nice tonight?
Well, I'm opening tomorrow, so I'll probably just work on the news story and writing and then call them.
A new story. And what's this one about?
You know I never talk about my stories until they're finished.
Well, aren't you already talking about it now?
It doesn't count.
I know. I just get impatient waiting to read them. Do you have that dress for my mom already?
Oh, yeah, sure. Ernesto, Marsha's here for his Wikipedia. It was just one this week.
That's right. One for my mom for her speech on Friday. Hey, Alex. I was thinking. You're such a great writer. And while you make a great dry cleaner employee, it doesn't really showcase your talent. If you want, I can talk to my bosses over at the paper about getting you a job. I mean, I've only been working there for a month, but after that today, I might be able to pull some strings.
Oh, I don't know. The job market is rough these days.
But it's worth a shot, isn't it?
I figure soon I'll be going to school anyways, and I'll probably just stick around. I'm here until then.
Okay, if you're sure.
Well, I mean, thanks for the offer, but it sounds like a lot of work, and I just don't have the time right now. And besides, I don't mind it here. There's nice people.
As you wish. Just thought I'd offer. How much for my mom's dress?
That'll be $12.73.
And are we still on for our weekly Wednesday afternoon coffee date?
Same time, same place.
Right. Well, I should get going. My break's almost over, and I would not want to upset my boss. He runs a pretty tight operation over at the newspaper. Don't work too hard, Alexa. See you later.
See you later. Can I help you?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, are you picking up or dropping off?
What?
Your clothes? Are you here to pick something up?
Oh, no, I'd like to apply for a job.
Oh, okay. We're not exactly hiring right now, but I can help you fill out an application.
So, have you worked here a long time?
Yeah, a while.
Do they treat you well here? I hope they do.
They treat me fine.
What do you think of Chicago?
Chicago's fine. There's plenty to do.
How many hours a week do you usually work?
A lot, actually. I'm trying to pay rent and save up for school, so I take as many hours as I can get.
Pay rent? Don't you have family you can live with?
Not really.
If you help each other out at least, you and your family?
Maybe I should take a look at your vacation. Is it all finished?
No, not quite. But maybe you could take a look at what I have so far.
Okay, looks like you still have a ways to go on this. All you wrote down is your name. David
Alejandra,
David, what are you doing here?
I came to find you and Papi, Alejandra.
How did you know where I was?
Papi told me you were working here.
But what makes you think it was okay for you to just show up here without a warning?
Hasn't that always been our plan, Alejandra?
It's Alexa now.
Why don't you live with Papi anymore?
Look, it's not that simple. That just isn't my life anymore. I have an apartment and I'm doing fine on my own.
But what about Papi? What about me?
What about you? You're the one who just showed up here without a warning while I'm in the middle of a shift.
So you're not even happy to see me?
I told you, it's not that simple. That just isn't my life anymore.
Is that all you have to say to me? I spent the last 15 years doing everything I could to come find you. This is all you have to say to me? You moved out and changed your name. You don't even want to talk to me?
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm busy with work.
So should I just leave and never speak to you again? Have you not wondered about me at all in the last 15 years?
I'm sorry. I need to get back to working. This just really isn't a good time.
Well, what time then? When do you get off work? Poppy and I are going to eat at 7.
I won't be there.
Well, what time then? We can wait.
Not tonight, I'm sorry. I need to get back to work here. You go see Dad and take some money and stop at the store on your way. He won't have any food in his house.
You're really not coming?
I need to get back to work.
Am I ever going to see you again?
Tomorrow, I get off work at 3. My favorite coffee shop is just down the block. We can talk there.
Okay, Alejandra. I mean, Alexa. Well, it was good to see you.
You too.
I know where I belong. I've made my place here. Nothing can prove me wrong. It's never been more clear. I won't be held back or thrown off the track, 'cause I know where I
¿Qué tal la cena, papi?
Está perfecto, mijo.
Fui a visitar a Alejandra esta tarde.
Alejandra, ¿y cómo está?
No podía hablar mucho. Estaba trabajando. It was weird. It was like she didn't even recognize who I was. Was she always like that?
I wouldn't know. Haven't talked to Alejandra in over 2 years.
What do you mean you haven't talked to her?
She left. She's gone. She's on her own now.
What? She said she wasn't living here, but she doesn't even speak to you?
She didn't want to be a part of this family.
I don't understand.
There's nothing to understand. She's gone.
How could that happen? I spent years fighting to be a part of this family.
Do you think you're the only one disappointed by this? Do you think this is what I wanted when I came to America?
I'm sorry, Puppy. I'm sorry you've been all alone. I'm sorry I couldn't get here sooner. I could have fixed this.
No, mijo. I'm sorry. It's been so many years. I want to come find you and your mama. Maybe she would have been well if she were here. Or if I were there. We all could have been well together. But it's not easy. There's no work for people like me. I wish I had more to offer you. I wish you didn't have to see me like this. You've worked so hard for so many years, and for what?
Shh. Puppy. Don't worry. Everything is good now. We are together, and that is all that matters. Don't worry. We can fix this.
David, it's not easy. You can't always protect the ones you love.
But you can try, Papi. I will go see Ale again tomorrow, and I will talk to her. She will come back, and I will get a job. Everything will be just how we've always wanted.
Mijo! It's not that easy! 15 years in 7 optimistic for the life I'd find, a life to fight for, and I never would have thought the fight I'd face could not be fought by this man. A man who's never been shown sympathy. World's been clear, he doesn't pity me. People forget that every man was once a boy. When I was young, I was so sure of what my life would be. I had the strength and had the skill to raise a family that I could shelter. But the world had other plans for me. I never asked for more than anyone would ask for. Yet every door I ever turned to remained closed. I did things no one should be capable of doing. Yet one by one my every weakness was exposed. My daughter's left, she's moved on. My wife is dead, and she is gone. My son I've waited for years will make me face my big
realize that doesn't look good for the campaign. How so? Oh. Don't worry, Bill. Don't worry. I'll have Bert send you another draft tonight. Bert! Get on the notes for Friday's presentation, would you? Bill wants us to tighten it up a little bit. He says, think strong so the opposition knows that we mean business.
Guess what I have here?
What do you need, James?
I have tomorrow's copy of the Chicago Tribune. It's the first edition that I worked on. And look on the back. Assistant Editor Jay Marshall. It doesn't come out until tomorrow morning, but I snagged a copy before I left the office, literally hot off the press.
Well, that's great, James. I'm very proud of you. I always knew you'd be a success.
Did you want to read the article?
What? Oh, of course. Just leave it on my desk and I will read it later.
All right, well, let me know what you think. Is something bothering you, Mom?
I'm just nervous, James, that's all. Bert! Go get me a coffee, would you? Did you hear about the gathering downtown today?
I work for a newspaper, Mom. I hear everything.
Well, apparently they had scores of people show up. More supporters than ever. Estimates say over 100.
That's not nearly as many as came to your campaign event last week.
I know, James. You're right. But I heard they're coming to the speech that I'm going to give on Friday. With the election coming up so soon, I really can't stand for any negative publicity. My backers aren't going to like it.
Well, keep in mind, you've done a whole lot of good for this city.
I know. But even the smallest things can make all the difference in the world of politics. Every vote counts, and I need the world to know that I'm strong enough to run this city.
Quit worrying, Mom. You have a lot more power than you know. Certainly more than a gathering of people who aren't even U.S. citizens. Plus, you have a reporter from the Chicago Tribune on your side to let the whole world know how much good you can do for our city, our state, and the entire USA. In our lives, we all have choices that we make from day to day. Those who cheat will have to pay in America. Everybody struggles, but you've gotta earn your way. Gotta earn your right to stay in America.
In this world, there's right and wrong. There's both weak and there's strong. Those who do and don't belong in America.
Clearly, you're the one who can help our city rise, protect the honest citizens, and support free enterprise.
I'm ending the invasion because it's the people's right to prosper in their city. They've got aliens to fight.
Everybody wants a shot, but we just can't take them all. Oh, watch our people fall in America.
So a sanctuary city is not what I will run. My work has just begun in America. As a child, Daddy told
education.
An end to this criminal infiltration.
Achieved through alien deportation.
Chicago, our city, deserves a leader like you.
A secure community.
Work,
Opportunity,
earned through justice.
not impunity.
Chicago, my city, deserves a leader like me. I can hear the voices call.
May Aurora never fall.
I can do it all in America. So a sanctuary city is not what I will run. My work has just begun in America.
This world's full of injustice, but we're here to make it right. It's time to buckle down and fight for America.
Back to work. So you're here in Chicago now.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
So what do you plan to do now?
I applied for some jobs already this morning.
Well, that's good. It might take a while, just so you know, to find something. I don't want you to be disappointed.
That's okay. I didn't come here for work. I came here to find you, my family.
Look, David, I don't know what you want from me.
Nothing. I just want you to be my sister. I've had many families since my mom died, and I don't want to bother you or disrupt your life. I just want to have a family.
I'm sorry, David. I kept a picture of you and Mom next to my bed all the years I lived with Dad. It's packed away in a box somewhere, but I still have it. What was it like there in Chiapas? Was it different?
In Chicago? Absolutely.
How so?
Well, in a physical sense, there were no big buildings, no crowds. It was hot. Most people worked on farms.
Do you miss it?
Not as much as I missed you and Poppy. Sometimes I miss certain things. The smell of the morning breeze, the clear skies. Sometimes it feels like I never left. You never really do leave your home, you know.
What do you mean?
No puedo explicar. It's more than a place. With the 6 a.m. breeze that blankets the mountains and carries sensations in the coffee plantations next door. Home. It's more than a place where the sun lights the land and shines off the rooftops and rolls over hills as the street vendor opens his door. serve generations, defeat celebrations, mistakes and the lessons we learn. Home, it's more than a place. It's an undying love that's stronger than diamonds and brighter than silver and holds us together. So we're always together. Yes, even your mother is here. You feel it. You feel it. I can feel it.
It's about living, subtle but strong. Has it been there all along?
Deep inside you,
But just out of reach.
it's more than a place. It's a mother to all. Guides and shelters and comforts and shows how to love and be loved in return. Oh, it's more than a place. It's what lives in your soul. The people who fall and the light when they shine, the joy and the pride that you've earned. It's filled with beauty that cannot be seen. It can only be felt. Can you feel it? Like a box of all you love and know. You can take it with you where you go. Can you feel it? I still feel it. 'Cause it's more than a place.
Hi, Alexa. What's up? What are you up to?
Oh,
Who's this?
James, hi. This is my friend David.
Nice to meet you, David. Are you from the area?
Actually, David and I were just heading out. He has an appointment in 10 minutes. I'd hate for you to be late. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too, Alexa. See you tomorrow?
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Colin, what was that? Your friend David?
I'm sorry. I can't go from being an only child to suddenly having some foreign brother one day. People will be suspicious.
Some foreign brother? Ale, are you ashamed of me?
I'm sorry. It's just for your own protection, okay?
I should go. You can get back to your busy American life.
David, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I should be getting to that appointment.
David.
Excuse me, you look lost. Can I help you find something?
Oh, sorry. I just moved here yesterday and I'm not sure where anything is or who anything is.
Hey, you're one of the men I met at the bus stop earlier this week. I'm Maria Torres. This is Luis Sanchez, President and Vice President of the Immigrant Youth Justice League of Bethlehem, both in Chicago.
David Rivera. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is ours, sir.
Sad.
¿Eres el hermano de Alejandra?
Do you know Ale?
Claro, es un buen amigo. We grew up neighbors. But I worry for her. How is she? Oh, but we should go sit down first. I want to hear all about your trip over here and your life in Mexico, and you're probably looking for a job. I can help you see. I run the Immigrant Youth Justice League, so I've helped a lot of immigrants find jobs down here. Why don't you come over for dinner with my family? They would love to meet you. Ale was basically part of our family growing up, and you family first, family ours. I remember when we were little, Alejandra had this picture of you that she used to show everyone. So proud of her big brother who's going to come find her in America one day. After so many years, would have known that you'd finally be reunited. Are you staying with your father? He lives right in the street. Oh, we better get going so I can tell my mom to sit next to us at the table. Please don't run into us.
So, how was work today?
Slow, the same as usual, really. I'm just glad to be off early today.
So, Alexa, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay.
So, we've been getting to know each other for quite a while now, even if it was mostly with my mom's laundry at first. And once I start writing my own stories at work, I'm going to be getting a pretty big pay increase. I was thinking about moving out of my mom's place and getting my own apartment. I just thought maybe you'd like to move in with me.
James, really?
Think about it. It would save you some money, so you wouldn't have to work so much. And you could save more for school. And we could write stories together every night after work.
Well, I don't know if it's that story for you.
Why not? We're both artists, or we're both writers, aren't we?
Well, you're a writer. It's just a hobby of mine until I can go to school and become an expert like you.
Me, an expert? Hardly.
You have a degree in this stuff, though.
If only everyone with a degree were an expert, man, would the world be a different place. Half the time, a degree just means you're really good at pretending you know what you're talking about. Besides, I'm a journalist. I'm not an artist like you.
An artist.
Your stories are art. Just like artists, you capture people's attention and open their minds to new ideas and possibilities. An artist uses paint, you use words. That's a good skill for anyone to have, even a journalist. In fact, I've been trying to edit a story for one of my colleagues, who's abroad right now, and I'm a little stuck. Do you think you could take a look at it?
I suppose I would try. Violence in Guatemala rages on as drug cartels become increasingly prevalent. It's not bad. I just think that maybe you should give the readers a reason to care more. Like, it's an important story, but you know.
Right. Make people of Chicago care about something happening thousands of miles away. That is a challenge in international news stories.
Well, I'd imagine that anything that happens anywhere can affect everyone everywhere, right?
I've got it. Our borders. This is all the more reason to secure our borders. Guatemalans are the second largest demographic of illegal immigrant in this country, and we don't want those criminals crossing over. Struggles abroad always mean people are going to try to come to America. And immigration is a hot topic too, so that will catch people's attention for sure.
Isn't that a little overdone, though? I mean, it feels like every newspaper and magazine is bursting with immigration headlines.
There's no such thing as overdone in the news industry. The funny thing about people is the more you push a topic, the more likely they are to pay attention to it. I mean, how else would Justin Bieber remain a primary topic of conversation for so long?
Well, maybe you should just rewrite the article about him.
Justin Bieber drops singing career to wage war against Guatemalan drug cartels.
Signs peace treaty in exchange for a lifetime supply of marijuana.
In all seriousness, though, immigration is the missing piece that will make this article stand out. It's your help.
But do you really think that's the most important issue?
You'd be surprised. It's pretty high up there. That's why my mom is focusing on immigration for her next campaign.
Look, I know it's an important issue, but what if hypothetically, a child under the age of 5 came here by no choice of their own because they were in danger of, I don't know, starvation or something. What if her, or his, parents brought them here to save their life? Aren't health and safety important?
Of course I want everyone to be safe and healthy, but opening our borders certainly isn't the way to do it. I mean, if we just let everyone waltz over here without knowing who they are, how can we keep ourselves safe?
But what about the people who aren't dangerous? They just want to get an education and a good job, doing what they love. What about those people?
It's a complicated issue, but that's why there are legal methods to come to this country. We want to help people, but we have to be careful. Our government is working hard and doing the best that it can.
I know, but sometimes it takes so long, and some of them need help right now. They can't wait.
But with open borders, our whole system would fall to pieces. Our education system, our healthcare, our national security. Pretty soon, this country will be no better than the countries they're fleeing from.
I know. I guess it just doesn't seem fair that some people are more lucky than others.
It's not fair. But it's also not fair to come to this country illegally. As a writer, there's a lot of good you can do to people in bad situations. Trust me on this, you don't have to feel guilty. You do a lot more good by living the life you've been given than letting it hold you back. People like you, people like me, can do what and be who we wanna be. Some call it luck, some call it fate. I see no reason to hesitate in this land of opportunity. Alexa, you're an artist, this is your canvas, come paint a picture with me. This journey is uncharted, but we're just getting started. Open your eyes and you'll see, this world is for you and me. If you hold back, then you're only gonna go so far, and that would be so sad. So come out and show the world the girl I know you are. Does that really sound so bad? Alexa, you're an artist. This city is your canvas. Come paint a picture with me. Will you change the world with the things you have to say? Will you? Stories we write on the page be nothing compared to the stories we write.
And living our lives every day.
I can bet by the time that we're done, we're making headlines in more ways than one. If you hold back, then you're only gonna go so far.
And that would be so sad.
So come out and show the world the girl I know you are. Does that really sound so bad? Alexa, you're an artist. This is your canvas. Come paint a picture with me. This journey is uncharted and we're just getting started. So why don't we start right now?
just wanted to come give you this. It was Mama's. It's in the family for a couple of generations. She wants you to have it.
Debbie, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Also, I got a job this morning.
Already? That's great. Where?
Food processing plant, just a couple of blocks from here. They're going to pay me $5.25 an hour.
But congrats. But just don't expect too much. There's no guarantee that they'll actually give you that money. Remember, you have no rights here. Companies treat you how they want, and there's nothing you can do about it.
This place is good, though. I got the name of the company from a friend of yours, actually. Mariana?
Oh, yeah. I know who that is.
I'm going to get my first paycheck at the end of the month. I'm going to give it to Poppy so we can buy some food and fix up the house.
Not if you can get to the liquor store first.
Things are going to be different now. I'll come home. We can be a family.
You are my family, but it's not that simple. I can't go back there.
I stayed in Mexico so that you could live, Ale. I worked for years, taking care of our mama, working to try to come find you. Now all I'm asking is that you give us a chance.
I spent my whole life giving him chances. I don't have time for that anymore.
What do you mean you don't have time for your family?
He was the one who didn't have time for me. I was never good enough for him.
What are you talking about?
You were the child he wanted to be. And I couldn't be you.
That's not true. He's your father and he loves you.
You don't know that. You haven't been here. Stop trying to act like you have all the answers when you have no idea what I've been through.
I don't know what you've been through. Really, Alejandra?
My name is Alexa.
I remember the night you left. You don't remember, do you?
I was 3 years old.
I remember our last goodbyes, exhaustion, heat, and your desperate cries. You don't remember, do you? You don't remember, do you? Watching you and Poppy fade away, feeling all hope fade to gray. But he made me one last promise. He promised I'd return to you someday.
I mean, that was 15 years ago.
And that promise got me through the night. I made a vow to win this fight, to get out of Chiapas, escape and find a way to reunite.
In case you haven't noticed, things don't always work out how you want them to.
And that promise got me through the years, through the hunger, sickness, fears, and I held it while I watched our mother die. You don't know what it's like.
Well, maybe you're right, but you don't know anything more about my life than I know about yours.
Oh, I'm sure I can only imagine what it's like to grow up in a land of opportunity.
What is this? Some kind of competition? I've had my own extremes, a childhood of violent screams in a house filled up with nothing, nothing but broken bottles and broken dreams. What did I do? Tried to end the strife, tried to fix those bottles, fix our lives, but the shattered pieces never fit quite right. You don't know what it's like.
Why are you so selfish?
Why is this my fault?
You walked out on your family, your father.
I owe him nothing.
I made a vow to win this fight, and this is the result. You have no idea.
I don't need
You
this.
don't remember, do
I don't need you.
you?
Have no
know what it's.
You don't know what it's. You don't know what it's like. Well, he has no right to judge me or to say I'm out of line, but I know he's had his struggles just the same as I've had mine. But he doesn't know what I left behind. A child afraid to go home at night. A child who wants to succeed. And a man so obsessed with his own desires that he can't fulfill his daughter's needs. He clung to his bottle and gave up the dreams he had. And I couldn't be my brother, so I couldn't please my dad. But I am more than that. I'll find myself inside. I'll find hope, I'll find beauty and pride. Never mind the tears I've cried for the man who brought me here. That man only brought me down so low. So it was my only choice to go, but I'll be fine. Was it wrong that I ran from his battleground? Is it selfish that I won't return? He can criticize me all he wants, but my brother has a lot to learn. I've made my decisions by the hand that struck my face, and I left that man for good to try to make it in this place. And I'm okay with that. Yes, really, I'm okay. But there are those who don't see it that way. They ask me, how could I let go of the man who brought me here? Can't they see he brought me down so low? So it was my only choice to go, but I'll be fine. Even if I'm alone, I'll graduate and find a place on my own. I should